Yeah, no, I hear what you're saying. I mean, we haven't given it some type of like name of a movement or anything like that. I mean, there's just a few of us out there honestly doing it, but I really like that idea, you know, something that's a little bit more about the listening, something that's a little bit more about, you know, a feminine relationship to the sound and to the space, not so masculine and heavy-handed, not so loud and overbearing. I think a lot of that from me and like my friends, a lot of that is emerging through the Envelop project and also a collective called Overlap. Envelop is a spatial audio platform, and our mission is to try to get, you know, spatial audio in the hands of all kinds of producers, and also create the venues of the future that incorporate the next generation of surround sound. So when you walk into a venue, the experience is about the sound, it's about listening. So using our software, you essentially can mix sound for a sphere, a virtual sphere. And it's using a technique of spatial audio called Ambisonics. It's been around since the 70s as well. It's just never really picked up a whole lot. I mean, it's well known within academia for sure. And so what we're trying to do is bring that to more people so that they can see the power of it. What's really cool about spatial audio is you can make something on your computer and listen on just regular headphones. And you can hear it moving. It's like a virtual reality for your ears. But then you can take it to a listening space and it works there. Or you can play it at home with 4 speakers and it works there. Or you can play it in a giant arena that has thousands of speakers and it works there. The power of spatial audio is that it's scalable and it connects in multiple ways of listening. That's what's really cool about this. So, you know, you can make something on headphones in your bedroom, then come to an Envelop space and then play it back within there. Or you can make something in your bedroom and work with a VR company and connect that virtual sphere with the sphere of their media that's happening. So Horizon is a spatial album, and it's my first fully spatial album. So if you listen on headphones, just like the normal stuff you'd hear on Spotify, you can hear it start to move around your head and do this stuff. Within a listening space, though, it's even better because you really get the physical movement happening. Well, I think that just as a musician, I've always dreamed about using space as a compositional element. You know, just as I could use a different instrument, or guitar, or a different type of guitar, or a piano, or my voice, within a composition, there's a different flavor to it. It's hard, it's crazy for me to say that, because it all started from like really wanting to be able to manipulate, play, experiment with sounds and space. And then after doing that on a social level and seeing how it's affecting people, and they're just like, you know, leaving these shows so inspired and happy and joy and meeting each other. I mean, that to me, I feel is something that we're not exactly getting in a theatrical presentation. And so I was like, well, we can do a spatial upmix of that. It's called an upmix. So you're taking the 5 channels and then we're putting that into a virtual sphere. And then you still have the 5 zones, but you have X number of speakers representing those zones. So at Envelop in the Midway, we had 32 speakers. Yeah, and we did listening events in the Envelop space in San Francisco. We did 4 that were all sold out. I mean, people were crying, and it was beautiful. It was absolutely beautiful.